you ever wished you had such a slim and skinny body, often referred to as a flawless body, like this? If you had, put your hand up. Of course, everybody had, including me as well. By showing hands, how many of you have ever looked up extreme body workouts or lose weight challenges on the internet in order to have those perfect body figures? I'm sure each and all of us has aspired to have a slim, skinny shape with long, slender legs and a tiny waist. However, I like to say that these things doesn't matter at all. A 2012 study found that an average British woman spends 17 years of her life on a diet. 17 years. A 2013 study by the National Institute of Health Research found that 25% of 13-year-old girls regularly skip meals to maintain a thin appearance. Raise your hand if you're 13. And if you thought 13 was too young to be on a diet, a study by the Professional Association of Children Care in Early Years found that children as young as 3 express dissatisfaction and concern with their appearance and their body. Our mirrors are ruining our lives, and that has to stop now. Many of us are so obsessed with achieving the perfect body that we have forgotten to focus on what's really significant, which is our body's health from the inside out. We praise people for their skinny appearance, ignoring the fact that potentially they've got there through a very unhealthy and restricted diet. I remember when my older sister was 13 years old 2 years ago, she secretly indulged in an extremely strict diet to lose weight, eating only 1 banana for a day. You may have been through that. Take a moment to think back on those days. Even though you were not fat, fat you were told is undesirable. As a result, you embarked on diets and tried to change your appearance. So what if we shift our focus to what we can achieve with our bodies rather than what they look like? What if we move our focus from fatness to fitness? Let me ask you a quick question. How many of you exercise for at least 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week? Raise your hand if you do so. According to the American Heart Association, this is actually the recommended amount of exercise per week. However, nearly 80% of adult Americans don't meet up this recommendation, which can potentially set them up for years of health problems later down the road. So the ones who didn't raise their hands, let me ask you why. You may come up with, it's because I don't have time. So let me tell you, each and every single one of you has 168 hours in a week, and you just have to spare 2.5 hours out of your week. For what? To have a healthier, better, and even longer life. Fitness is a lifestyle. A quick fix won't work. This is something that you have to incorporate into your daily regimen, just like brushing your teeth or taking a shower. Or even like using Facebook, the thing that you do every day without being told. Let me debunk a few more myths about exercise. The first one is that you need a lot of time to exercise effectively. Simply not true. About a month ago, I felt really weak, especially in terms of physical strength. So I began exercising for 30 minutes a day, 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. I've been doing it for about a month, and despite the length of time, it does have a great effect. It's very effective to work out for 15 minutes at high intensity. You can do a run before breakfast. It's more about the intensity and the quality of exercise and much less about the duration. Another myth is that you need to access to a gym or expensive gym equipment. Again, also untrue. With your own body weight or furniture as props, you can do a very effective workout in your hotel room or at home. Let's not forget our daily commutes. Walk as much as possible. You can even do your hobbies while trying to keep fit, such as dancing regularly or listen to music while doing exercise. We need to change our perspective on our bodies and put our priority not on appearances, but on functional fitness. Body image problems have been endemic for women for too long a time. But this is also an issue that affects men and boys as well. While young girls tend to externalize their negative thoughts and strive for thinner appearances, young boys tend to internalize their negative thoughts and strive for a more outwardly masculine look. This isn't about man or woman. It is about all of us. Too many of us have a warped and distorted view of how we look, which is fed into by advertising industry, the media, the fashion world, and of course the multi-billion-pound weight loss industry. We need to be much less critical of ourselves and others, and instead of making our goal a perfect body or a perfect dress size or whatever that means, it should be about getting more active. Let us reconnect to our bodies in a primeval way and make fitness something that we all do because of how it makes us feel. Perfect doesn't exist, but happy and healthy does. Now, before ending this section, there's one last thing that I'd like you all to do. Please stand up if you could. Let me request again. Please stand up if you could. Now close your eyes and imagine there's a space right in front of you. In that space, I'd like you to visualize your future self, who has a happy and healthy lifestyle. How would you define happy and healthy living? What would that look like? What's real for you? At which age would you like to have that dreamy lifestyle? Don't you want to have it right now? Or from now on? What will you have to do to maintain the dreamy fitness that you see in the space? What would be your first step? Do you know what you have to do? Alright, then what would be your next step? Are you ready to start your journey? Are you? Alright! When you feel like you're ready, step forward into that circle of excellence. Are you ready? Get that feeling. Breathe deeply. You can now open your eyes and sit back. Thanks for that. Lastly, let me remind you again that perfect doesn't exist, but happy and healthy does. Hoping that you all can achieve happy and healthy lifestyle that you desire. Thank you so much. Hello there, may I do a quick self-introduction? I'm Sarah, my verbose name is Khaing, and I'm 13 years old. I'm currently attending CA 11 and FCE 9 at Teachers of Language Center. I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. Thank you so much for being here after the very end. Goodbye!